Hello everyone, this is the Joke Fiend, and this is my modern day version of a classic joke. Three people are out deep sea fishing. Those three people are SxePhil, Shane Dawson, and Fred. When they're out deep sea fishing, they run into this tremendous storm. The storm just blows their ship completely off course. They end up landing on this island. On this island, they find a native people living there. They walk out of their boat, they go to greet the native people. The native people get the head native, and unfortunate for them, the head native says, "I'm sorry, guys, but you ended up landing on an island of cannibals. Now, we don't accept any other people on this island other than the native cannibals that already live here. So, I'm sorry to tell you guys this, but we are going to have to kill you and eat you. But we are a gracious group of cannibals because we are going to give you the gratitude of picking your own way to die." Three of them look at each other and they're like, "Oh shit, I guess we have no choice. I mean, we're outnumbered about 100 to 1 here, and they're pretty serious." So, the head cannibal comes back and he says, "Which one of you is going to choose to die first?" SxePhil steps up, he says, "Excuse me, gentlemen, but I need the most attention from this, so I will choose myself to die first." The head cannibal goes, "All right, hotshot, how do you want to die?" SxePhil looks up and he says, "I want to be taken to the top of that mountain. I want you guys to go up there in spectacular fashion. I want everyone in the town to be gathered around. And I want you guys to just throw me off the top of that mountain and watch as I crash to the ground. I want all the natives to talk about this and tell other natives and just basically communicate with everyone that how glorious my death was." The head cannibal's like, "All right, whatever, asshole, just come with us." The natives take him up to the top of the mountain. Head cannibal says, "All right, douchebag, is there anything else you want to say?" And he goes, "Yes. In all honesty, if you were going to rate my death, would you say my death was a 1-star death or a 5-star death? Because in all honesty, I think my death should be rated 5 stars." And the cannibal tosses his ass off before he finishes his sentence. And splat! Hits the ground and SxePhil is dead. The cannibals gather around SxePhil at the ground there, take him to the edge of the beach, stick an apple in his mouth, start a fire underneath of him, and roast him like a pig at a barbecue. The cannibals come up there and they start picking off pieces of them, they start eating them, they're having a delicious time. Shane and Fred are just watching on like, holy shit, these guys are hardcore. Fred just starts freaking out and crying like a little scared baby. Shane's just like, "Calm down, dude, it's not that bad, it's gonna be over soon." And Fred's just like, "I don't want to be roasted like a barbecue, oh god, it's gonna hurt." So Fred just says, just shoot me in the head." So the head cannibal says, "All right, we can do that." Now, Fred did not specify how he was to be shot in the head, so the cannibals take a little bit of liberty with this. Head cannibal says, "All right, bring it in." And then you hear a loud rumble of thunder off in the distance, and they see the palm trees start falling like dominoes towards them. Then all of a sudden, smack, the last row of palm trees comes down, and here it is, this big M1 Abrams tank pulls right up in front of Fred and puts the cannon straight to his face. Two cannibals get on both sides of him and hold Fred up. The head cannibal yells, "Fire!" and boom! Fred's head just explodes. Pieces of his brain and flesh just spray all over the island. 10-year-old little cannibals come running in like a piñata just burst at a 10-year-old's birthday party. They start running around, they grab pieces of his brain and his flesh, they start eating. They're like, "Oh my god, Fred's so delicious, he tastes so good." They're just eating him up, and then Shane is just standing there in just complete awe as Fred's torso with no head on it just sits there as little kids celebrate eating him. And it's just so apropos that a group of 10-year-olds feasted on Fred as he died. But Shane knows what has to be done. He looks at the head cannibal, he says, "All right, I guess it's my turn." And the head cannibal says, "Yes, in fact it is your turn, D-tard. How do you choose to die?" And Shane Dawson says, "Well, how about I entertain you guys first? Do you guys want to hear my my impression of Martin Luther King? I did a really funny version of it on YouTube, and I dressed up in drag, and, you know, some people thought it was offensive, and YouTube pulled the video and whatnot, and I mean, it's like, what the hell? I mean, I was just doing a popular rendition of one of the greatest speakers of all time, and phew, someone comes up and slaps Shane right in the faces. Shut the hell up and tell us how you want to die. And Shane just, he gets back up, he's like, all right, I want to be infected with the AIDS virus. That's it, the AIDS virus. The head cannibal looks around and he's just like, well, that's the first time we got that, and, you know, it sucks that we're going to have to put up with you for a couple years after this, but we did say you could choose how you're going to die, and that will kill you, so, yeah, okay. The head cannibal says, all right, come on, town doctor, get out a little vial of AIDS and infect Mr. Dawson. Town doctor comes up, has his little syringe, and gives Shane the AIDS virus. So they say, congratulations, Shane, you're going to die. And Shane just starts smiling. And he starts looking around at the cannibals, and Shane just starts laughing his ass off. And the head cannibal looks at him and says, what are you laughing at, you asshole? We just gave you AIDS. You're going to die. And Shane says, ha, asshole, the joke's on you. I can't get AIDS because I'm wearing a condom right now. Oh, Shane Dawson, what an asshole.